Hello, people. Hi, how are ya? This is my very first video on this channel, photocard video. Who's hype? Is anybody hype? Just me? Okay. It's literally just me. There's nobody here. There's literally nobody watching this. I am just so excited to be making photocard videos. I've wanted to do it for so long, literal years. I've been watching photocard YouTube and collecting photocards since 2020, and I've always wanted to make videos. I just didn't have like the space or was able to like have the filming setup to do it. So this is very, very exciting to me. It feels like a long time coming, a long time in the making, because yeah, I've been collecting since 2020. I've been a K-pop stan since 2016. So I had like acquired albums and stuff from 2016 to 2020, and then 2020, like during lockdown, was when I more got into photocard YouTube, and it inspired me to start collections and like collect all the cards of your favorite member and stuff like that. And yeah, I was always really, really inspired and motivated by the people I watched on YouTube. And so now in 2025, 5 years later, we're gonna give it a try. And this is just like, this is for fun. This is for me. I'm not expecting literally anybody to watch this or anybody to care. Am I gonna send this to all my friends? Yes. Those might be the only people that even see this. And that is fine, because I just think it's cool to have like a documentation of how your collection grows, changes, evolves. Like, I just think that's such a neat concept to be able to look back like years down the line and be like, wow, this is what my collection used to look like. That's so cool, like how far I've come or what I've changed. And so yeah, that's just where we're starting today. I'm gonna show my entire photocard collection, which I believe is 15 binders that I counted. Which, hey, that's a little crazy. It's just a little insane, I think. But like I said, I've been collecting for 5 years, so I did not gather all of this overnight or in a week or a month. Like, this is 5 years in the making of collecting. And I feel like I just need to give that disclaimer. Like, I did not buy all of this recently. This has been a hobby of mine for years and years and years now. And yeah, I'm gonna go in order from starting with my smallest collections physically, like small binders like this, and then I'll move on to big 9-pocket binders, and then I'll go from my smallest 9-pocket collections to my largest, which my two largest collections are 17 seungkwan and lsfm. They are like my two top old groups. I love them so much. Like, they're literally, those are my squishies. I love them so much. So I have a lot of stuff for them, so they will be at the very, very end. But yeah, if you're interested in that and you just want to like hang out and watch me yap, because this is going to be very chatty, because since this is my first video, I feel like I should talk so you guys can know about me. Oh my god, and mixed teas. But like, you know, get to know me, my personality. I'm kind of a silly, goofy girl, and I like to gab, and I like to have a little jokey joke, if you know what I mean. So these are gonna be like very silly. These are not like serious videos at all. It's literally just gonna be me having fun and then posting it. And then if anyone wants to watch it, then I'm grateful if you want to watch this for some reason. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So first I'm gonna do my miscellaneous binders. This is a miscellaneous boy group binder. Just assorted boy group cards. Oh wait, this is double-sided. I forgot. Yeah, just like miscellaneous boy group cards that I have gathered over the years. I enjoy plenty of boy groups. I just don't like have any urge to collect them super, like, not even really casually, honestly. I'm just way more of a girl group stan, but again, I still have boy groups that I really like. But yeah, this one's, again, there's not a lot in here because I don't buy a lot of boy group albums, but when I do, they go in here. So next is my miscellaneous girl group binder, which is a lot thicker than the boy group one. I say miscellaneous. This is the only full collection in here. This is Miss Sorong of GWSN. Rest in peace. they're not like, I don't know, did they technically disband? Probably, but I do have all her album cards. And then we kind of get into just the miscellaneousness of the rest. Like Promise and Doja-san, Billy, all groups that I like. Just don't have full collections for. These ones at the front are like the groups I have the most cards for, even though I would still count them as miscellaneous. And then this is a soloist section, even though I mean this is technically a Girls' Generation like album card, but it just fit there, so that's where it ended up. I love you, Ju. I love her so much. Miss NB, and I do have quite a few Yuna cards because her cards are just so cute. And then these are not solos, but just groups that I don't have nearly as many cards for as like the ones in the front section. So like Cat's Eye and Violet. Oh, my Priston cards. I was a big Priston stan back in the day. Who remembers? And these are some special cards. Like these were the Dreamcatcher tour in 2019, like the VIP photo card set that you got, and then K-pop breakout tour set as well. And then back here, I have cards that are not K-pop cards. However, they fit like their photo cards. So Megan Thee Stallion, this Sabrina is not real. My friend just printed this out and I thought it was funny, so I put it in my binder. And then we have Miss Taylor. And then these are random diamond paintings that I have that came with these like little cards, so I just put them in here for fun. But that is the misc binder for the girly pops. Very, very cute. This is the first non-miscellaneous binder. This is my ILY1 binder. First of all, look at this cover. This actually came out really, really cute. If it wasn't for this line right here, but it's fine. I had to like squish them together, but they're so cute. I collect OT6, just album cards. I think they're so cutie and their cards are pretty easy to get. And they just look so nice together. I really love them. Ririka was like probably my top pick from Girls Planet. And obviously she didn't make it in the group, but I was like, okay, wherever she goes, I will stand because I love her. And then she debuted in ILY1 and I was like, well, I have to stand. And then I love all of them and their photo cards are so cute and I love supporting them. So I was like, you know what, I'll just collect OT6. And it's not difficult. Honestly, the hardest thing is that because ILY1 aren't like super popular, there's just not a lot of cards / albums in circulation sometimes. And if you're watching this and you've never heard or seen ILY1, go listen to their music because it slaps. And the members are really, really cutie. But it can be just kind of difficult like finding cards sometimes because there's just not a lot in circulation. But I have it complete up until their last comeback, which is very nice. They are all so, so cutie. So now I'm just ready for whenever they have a comeback. They even got some extra pages in here and everything. I am ready. Next up, we have the first lsfm binder. One of 4, I believe. Yeah, one of 4 lsfm binders. This is for Kazuha and Eunchae, or my 2 biases. These are for their pobs. I used to keep them in my 9-pocket binder, but I just thought that they would be really cute in a 4-pocket. And I also have more room to grow in this binder because I got a deluxe, so it's a 3-inch. So we have plenty of room to grow. I love their cards. Like, look, eggs. I love them. I have quite a few sets coming from Hot as well, which I'm very excited for, but yeah, I really like the look of these. I snatched this binder up when Prism Platinum was doing their farewell sale before their rebrand. Also love these mirror selfies, so cute. But yeah, this binder was half off, so I was like, honestly, if I'm gonna start like a binder just for kazuha eunchae pobs, like this is the perfect time, and this is the time to like buy the binder for it. But yeah, that's the first sserafim binder. Okay, this is sserafim binder number 2. This is for OT5 album, well, not album, non-album, and like merch things. These were also things I used to have in my 9 pocket, but it was just taking up a lot of room. So I thought it would be fun to let them have their own binder, because then the sets just look really nice. So these ones are from album sets. Different, you know, probably mostly pobs, I think. I don't remember where like every single thing is from. But I love them. I think I have 1 card for every album at least, or 1 set rather, but usually for most of the albums I have more than 1. I love these ones, they're so cute. And sometimes I put these blue frames on them. They're just the frame sleeves from Meow Cafe, just to give them a little bit of a little pop of color. And I hollow sleeve them as well, but I don't know if it actually picks up on camera. It might not. I don't know. Do you see hollow? Maybe a little. It is there. It might just be hard to see. Crazy. I wish I could have had more cards for crazy. Yeah, then I have this set for Hot. There are 2 sets for Hot. I forgot. And then this is the like non-album merch type of things. We have the season's greetings in the front. And then the membership. And photo books and merch things. I did. These come on like tickets from the Lennyverse photo book, and I absolutely just ripped them and put them in here because I like the pictures were so cute. I was like, I have to. I don't want them to just, you know, be stuck on the ticket in a different binder. I also love this set. It's so cute. Got some DVD things, other photo books. This is the freebie set from my friend Tina. Tina, I love you down. I don't know if you're even watching this, but I do love you. This is her freebies that she made, and I just thought they were pretty, so I put them in here. And that is all for the OT5 films. We're gonna get into the 9 pockets. I'm gonna go now from my smallest collections to my biggest collections in my 9 pocket binders. So this binder holds taeyeon, chungha, itzy, and I've. That's who is in here. So I think I did it in debut order, I believe. So we have taeyeon at the front, which I don't have a ton of progress on, because as you can see, I would like to collect all her album cards, but they are a little pricey. So this is kind of like a slow going type collection, because I do have other things to focus on most of the time, but I try to snatch her cards up when I see them like for a really good price. Oh, I forgot. I have Jihyo in here too, which, by the way, I love this cover. I think this is one of the best covers I've ever made. It helps that she is so beautiful. So like I really had my work cut out for me, because how can you not make a cover that looks good when, look at the material, you know what I mean? But I do have my Jihyo solo cards in here. These are cards that I don't have, well, not that I don't have OT9 for, like these pop sets I do have OT9, but I just don't store them, but I store Jihyos because she's my bias. And I have some of her like pobs, lucky draws, all that fun stuff in here as well. And when we get to like the Nemo cards, the digipacks, I have all that in here. Okay, now Miss Chungha. I do have her album cards complete. Okay, so her cards are very, very pretty. Kind of the reason that I picked up Taeyeon is because I have Chungha's photo cards complete, and I've had them complete for a while. And I would say that Chungha is definitely my favorite female soloist, but I think Taeyeon would be in second. So once I had Chungha complete, I was kind of like, well, what should I do now? Like, I guess we'll do Taeyeon. Why not? And then we have Miss Yuna of itzy. I don't have all her album cards, but I have a good, well, honestly, back like, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago I would have said I had a good chunk, but now itzy do a lot of versions. I mean, every group does, but I feel like they have a lot that's like just like 1 of 5 or photocard, you know what I mean? Like a lot of like random versions of stuff. So I don't have all her cards, but I try to just like get some ones that I think are cute and fill up a 9 pocket page if I can. Cause like, look at this, like she's so cutie. Okay, and then this should be Ive. Yes, Liz of Ive. I do have all her album cards aside from the comeback that just happened. I loved her purple hair, so pretty. Yeah, just missing a few here. But that's all the girls that are in this binder. This one's not too full. Definitely still has a little bit of room to grow. Next binder is more girl groups. This has Idol, stayc, and aespa in here. These are a little bit bigger collections, I guess, because these groups have been around longer and they just like have more cards in general. But Miss Shuhua of G Idol, I love her cards. I started with I Feel when that album came out, just because I loved that era so much, and I collected all the I Feel cards. And then I just kind of kept it up after that. And then I think about like last year in the summer, I was looking at her template and I was like, honestly, they don't have that many cards before that. So I was like, why not just go back and try to, also love this one. Why not just try to go back and like actually collect all her album cards? Because I had started with I Feel, but then after I did I Feel, I went back and did I Love, because look at these cards, right? So then it's what, 3 pages of cards to have them all. So I was like, why not? That one's another kind of slow going because I feel like all the stuff I have left is a little pricier. So I'll get them someday. And then we have stayc. My bias is Sumin. I believe I have all her Korean album cards, along with a couple, like I think these are Japanese, but they just kind of filled out the page, you know. I don't have, yeah, I'm still missing this figure version card. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get this because I've like never seen it for sale, and I feel like whenever I am gonna find it in the future, it's probably gonna be really expensive. So I don't know. I still have it there because I'm holding out hope. For now. Oh yeah, and I don't have their new comeback. I don't have a page in here for it yet, but I will. I will get those cards for sure. And then I have a lot more pobs and things. Where's Sumin? Because she's so cute. Oh, Stacey have really good cards. Then we have aespa. I collect Ningning, and I do collect all her. I collect her Korean album cards and the Japanese cards. But I mean, they've only had one Japan, like they've only had their debut, so like it was only what 3 cards or something, so it wasn't that hard. I would like to collect her SMCU cards too, but again, they're just kind of pricey, and I haven't haven't set up for it. And I collect all of Ningning's US exclusives too, so like Target, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Amazon, all that fun stuff. Her cards are so gorge. I'm still missing this. I really just need to like bite the bullet and buy it, honestly. And I should get some cards to put here as well. Whiplash. Again, I should get. I like having filled pages. I try to avoid having fillers if I can. So like, I really should just like get a pop or something and put it right there just to have Whiplash be done. And I think they're having a summer comeback too, so that'll be very exciting. And then these are like more non-album merch things. Some of these are fake, like that's fake. I got duped on Mercari Japan once and I was bitter. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep them. I don't care that they're fake. I didn't keep all of them, but I kept the ones that are like, this is cute. And you know, maybe someday I'll get the real one. So I know there's a few in there that are not real. Love that card, of course. And yeah, that's again all the girlies for this one. Okay, this is really when like the little more thorough collections are gonna come through. This is my Red Velvet and Loona binder. She's pretty thick, probably gonna have to get split sooner rather than later, but I don't know how much more Red Velvet's gonna be doing because, you know, we all know that I collect seulgi. I have her Korean album collection and Japanese collection completed up until her solo. Don't have that done yet, but like all the stuff that's Red Velvet is done. I also have some joys because she's my second bias and I love her dearly. So I did get some joy cards to kind of like make these pages look a little more full, because like I said, I like having full pages. Oh, some of these got a little off. Let's fix that real quick. Again, this is a sign that these binders must be getting full, because like when the rings just like pop open on their own, that's definitely a sign that they're yeah, that they're getting a little full. Here we go. I've had seulgi complete for a while. I'm trying to remember like what was the last album that I was still back collecting her for. And I honestly don't remember. It's probably been a couple years that I've like had all of seulgi's cards, because I think there was just a time I got really motivated and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna finish these because I love seulgi. I love her down. I love Chill Kill. Oh, it was so good. I have a lot of pops from Chill Kill too, which makes me happy. Seulgi pops can be kind of hard to find for a normal price because everybody loves seulgi. So her pops can be kind of expensive, but I try to like get what I can. Oh, and of course a joy page. I love her. I can't help it. I literally, when I bought my Cosmic albums, I bought all the versions, of course, and I pulled joy in almost every single one of them. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna trade them because I love her. So I had to keep them. So then I ended up just buying seulgi's cards anyway. And I was like, well, oh well, we love supporting Red Velvet, so it's fine. Hate SM, love Red Velvet. Two different things. This is the accidentally on purpose page. We still got some progress to have, and I'm not set up for Solrein yet. I really need to, because their comeback is soon. Yeah, it is soon, so I really should do that. But then this is SMCU and whatnots, some merch things, and then we get into the Loona binder, or Loona part of the binder rather. So I have a top 3. Yeojin's my number 1. She's like bias, and then Hustle, I call her my second bias, but Yeojin's definitely like, she's top dog. And then there's Hustle, and then Kimlip is 3rd. So I think this front page, even though, is it in order? No, it's not technically in order, but I just have it like this because I think it looks nice. But that's like my bias line of Loona. And I don't have not even close to all their cards because Loona have a lot of cards and they can be kind of expensive depending on what it is. So this is just like what I've acquired over the years. However, for Flip That, I did do my top 3 and I think it came out so cute. These are like some of my favorite pages of all time, like literally out of my whole collection. They're just so pretty. Oh, love them. And then this is where post Loona would start. So I have Lucemble first, because like I said, Yeojin's like my number 1. Love her with the Dorito. That's my queen. I also love Doritos, so I get it. One of a kind. I love the units. They're so cute. And then TTYL, I'm still missing a couple cards. Love this one too. And then this is like her like fan meetings and fan calls that she's been doing since Lucemble aren't under their company anymore, like what she's been doing in between. And then this is the Artemis section for Hustle and Kimlip. Start with Odd Eye Circle. Love this Keys delivery service card. Love that so much. Don't want to talk about how much I paid for it, but I do love that card. I paid an amount because I love that card and I love Kimlip, so like I was like, I have to have this. And then we go back to, this is more Loona, like merch things. So cute, all my Yeojins. And some Artemis things, and then this is the other 9 girls. I love like this page too. I made it my mission to get one of every solo album because I wanted to have a page like this in my binder. Pre-boycott, by the way. I've had this forever, like way before any of that stuff happened. And then like another page of that, and then we get into the other member solos for Chu and Eve, and then I have Heejin's release back here too. I think this is just in release order. And I do want to get Chu's new album, and I would like to get some Eve cards too from her album, but I just haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point because I love all the girls, of course. I want them all to be successful in their post-Loona endeavors. Okay, the next binder is Twice. Another binder that is bursting. You're gonna notice a pattern, and that's that all my binders are bursting at the seams. This collage is also really cute. Why'd I kind of eat this? Not gonna lie. Very cute. I collect OT9, but just sets that I think are cute. I don't collect OT9 for every single album card they've ever had because that's like, oh, that is so daunting. More power to people who collect OT9 because y'all have some real strength and determination. Passion, for sure. I've just collected what I thought is cute over the years. Twice was like one of the first groups that I started photocard collecting back in 2020, so that's why I have so much for them, because I've been collecting OT9 ever since then, and it was honestly never really like a, oh, should I do it or should I just collect jihyo, because honestly I like how Twice looks in a 9 pocket like as 9 members, because I just think it's hard if you're only going to collect one member of Twice, because they have so many cards that like you can only put 9 cards on a page, but then you might have a couple extra, at least like especially back in the day when they used to do like 10-11 sets per album like crazy stuff like that. So, and that was like when I started collecting, that was like that 2020 era of Twice, so I was like, honestly, I think OT9 just looks way more satisfying in a binder. And I still have jihyos, as you saw earlier, but I just keep them in a different spot, and I'm really, really happy with my OT9 collection. I think it's very cute. I haven't tried to collect a set from an older album in quite a while. I was on a really like hot streak of that like a few years ago because I wanted to just like, I had so many sets that I thought were cute, and so I just wanted to like get as many as I could. But I think I'm at a spot now where I'm really happy with everything I have, and there might be a couple things that I would like to have in the future, like a couple sets, but not big priorities. And if I ever want to take on that task, then I will at some point. But I think I've been having fun just focusing on their new releases. Like, I'm still missing a couple cards for strategy, but that's okay. We'll get them eventually. I also got to a point with Twice where I used to pick like usually about 2 sets per album, and then it started to get out of control, and I started like borderline just collecting all the cards, because now for a few years they've just been doing 5 sets per album. So I started getting borderline, I collected them all, and then is it this? It might be Ready to Be that I finally broke, and I just collected everything. But I just love these cards so much. I think they're so pretty. Like, how can I not? And I think I did the same for With Youth as well, I believe. It's been a while since I flipped through my Twice binder, to be honest. Yeah, I did. I collected all the photo book sets, that is. I didn't do digipacks for With Youth, but I did do them for Strategy, which you'll see in a moment. Oh, this is the Target set. Yeah, I'm missing a couple for Strategy. I need to probably just get on and buy them at this point, but I just haven't. I will. I believe this is the Target. Yeah, this is the Target set as well. And I do want to do the digipacks for Strategy. Oh yeah, I wanted to get these too. I forgot the little ornaments. I think they're so cute. I honestly need to find someone that just like basically wants to get rid of them and be like, hey, I'll take them. Hand them over. Yeah, and I do want to do the digipacks. I just barely any progress on it. Barely any progress. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and these are just some other more random things like the light stick set. Oh yeah, and I have the solos back here as well. Nyan's solo, and then Tui's solo, of course. The member solos. Yeah, this is another binder that definitely needs to be split, but I like having everything in one binder. It's more satisfying to me, but I know I really, like, I don't think this is going to survive another comeback. It shouldn't, because I don't want stuff to get damaged. So, we're going to have to do something about that. Alright, now we're going to start the like old collections, which is 17 and lsfm. I have, let's see, we have, what is this? 6 more binders to go through, and they are all 17 and lsfm. That's it. They are by far my most thorough collections, and this is their large inclusions for both of them. Another binder that needs to be split, clearly, because look at it. But I have large inclusions for 17 and lsfm in here. And yeah, they definitely need to be in their own binders. I just haven't done that. And I guess I should go through this a little quicker because I don't know how many people want to see large inclusions. But I do collect OT5 large inclusions for lsfm. Oh yeah, I need to scooch this. There we go. I forgot that I double side things in this binder. So pretty. Oh, my signed postcards. I love them. This is my top 3. Spoiler for the upcoming binders, but my top 3 are Sakura, Kazuha, and Incl. Those are my girls. I don't remember what I think Hot just had these like postcards, right? And that's my eunchae. Oh yeah, they had these from the compacts, I forgot. But yeah, lsfm don't do like random large inclusions. I guess they used to. And no, actually the postcards weren't even random because they would come in the member compact. So I guess, yeah, it's been pretty easy. And like I collect all the member version, everything for lsfm anyway. So it's just like, might as well store them away, you know? And then we've got some other like merch things. I store those as well. They look so pretty all together. And I guess I forgot to mention it in the OT5 binder that I showed earlier, but I do store Sakura first. I don't know if anybody actually cares about that, but I prefer to store in age order rather than leader order. I know technically Che wants the leader, but I like to do age order. It just makes more sense in my brain. These are like brand collaboration things. Kazuha has quite a few. They're all very pretty, and they're usually pretty easy to find, so another thing that I was just like, you know what, sure. They're easy to get. Why not? I have eunchaes too. Alright, and then this should, yep, this starts the seungkwan. God, I need to fix these pages. Look at them. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but they're like really, really crusty. Some of these pages I've had since 2020. Like they're probably literally 5 years old, and they should definitely be replaced at some point. But I collect large inclusions for seungkwan. He is my guy. And I mean, I've had, again, these completed for a long time. These like older album ones. Old, it feels weird to say that, but they are older at this point. Like these ones from 2020. I started collecting in 2020, so like this like Hangare was like when I really started going in. So all of these were pretty easy to get. Except for Face the Sun. Why did they do 2 random postcards for Face the Sun? Does anybody remember that? Sometimes I think about that and I'm like, but why? Why'd you do this to us? Luckily they haven't done, oh yeah, I'm still missing this stupid triangle. Ugh. Why am I missing a triangle? I always forget. And then I come look at this binder and I'm like, this triangle, why don't I have it? I just need to get it. It's so annoying, but I just need to get it. Why did they, like, I swear that Pledis just wants to torture us. Because what do you mean I'm collecting a triangle? Like, what do you mean? They give us the most, like, random inclusions to collect. Here's all the kinos. So many kinos. Many kinos. More randomness, not anything to do with albums, merch things, birthday box things. These are really cute though. Yeah, I don't go like crazy for large inclusions. As long as I have the album stuff, that's like fine with me. So yeah, another binder that needs to be split. I should have kept a running total at this point. All right, now we're gonna start the actual photo cards of old groups. So this is my first sserafim binder. This has all just album cards in it. Japanese and Korean album cards. I like this cover too. The cover's really cute. So for album cards, I collect Sakura, Kazuha, and Incl. They are my squishies. I love them dearly, and just like collecting 3 members, like look at, it's just like, it makes it so nice to look at. I just love it so much. When I first started collecting sserafim, I only collected Kazuha and Incl because I knew they were my biases from the jump. Like there was literally no question. I think like maybe way back, like before Anti-Fragile / in Anti-Fragile era, I was trying to decide like, well, who's my bias, and I was like, girl, it's both. Like honestly, I can't choose. I love both of them, so I collected both of them, and I had their collections complete. And then I think it was then I think I had Unforgiven complete. I think it was in between Unforgiven and easy that I decided to pick up Sakura. And I've never looked back. Yeah, and I will have some OT5 sets kind of scattered in here. Like, I kind of did like a little design for these, like, I don't know. I just tried to make them look like something, mostly just to save space. Oh yeah, and then for some like the Japanese releases, I do this because I think it looks cool. Rather than putting them in my OT5 binder, I don't know, I like the look of this. And then I can put cards here, so you'll see that a little bit. Oh yeah, I took cards out. Something used to be there, but no longer. Perfect Night. I know Perfect Night didn't have a physical release, but I just keep these in here as like a marker of Perfect Night era. Let me get into Easy. I love these cards. They're so pretty. All the Weavers cards, I did store them. I think they do look nice. They do just take up quite a few pages. And crazy. Oh, I love these. They just look so nice together. Crazy Japan. So yeah, I guess I do OT5 like for the Japanese releases just because it's usually really easy to find the cards on Mercari Japan for pretty cheap. So I'm kind of like, might as well. And then Hot. I'm still working on Hot right now. It's not like it didn't happen that long ago, so still a workin'. All the Weaver sets. And wow, that is it. That's the album cards. Okay, so this is the non-album lsfm binder, and this is just Kazuha and eunchae in here because that's who I collect non-album for. Oh, we have two covers. I don't know how I feel about this one. I think it's all right. It's okay. I tried. That's what's important, is that I tried. But yeah, Kazuha and eunchae non-album. I don't have everything. I feel like I have a very good amount, but lsfm do a lot of like merch things, and I know I've fallen behind like some of this older stuff I'm like good on, but some of the stuff that's come out like between kind of crazy and then to now, I've been slacking a little on getting those, but I will get them eventually. Because again, I don't put a lot of pressure on myself to like finish things quickly. Like, I know I will get them, so I don't worry about it too much. I love this. Any unit card that has the three of them, I'm obsessed. Which I have the ones from the Easy Crazy Hot Tour Japan merch. There is there's two cards, or two selfies anyway. That's my bias line, and I about fell out when I saw it for the first time. And I do have it in my possession, but I just haven't stored it because I'm saving those cards for a storing video. They do so many trading cards. I love these pages too. They got very nice colors. I'm like, why does the Japanese trading cards, like, they always look so good? For some reason, they're just superior. Oh, I bought these two. Kazuha's Film Club cards. I'm very excited for that. I also made these fillers myself, if anyone's curious. I think the cake came out really cute. The backs are a little whack, but just don't look at the back. Don't look at the back, because I got the photocard holders and I just used the packaging that they came in and made little fillers with it. Yeah, this is what I have for hot. I have some more, again, in that pile. It's okay. It'll get stored eventually. Not a big deal, but that's all the sserafim, and then everything that's left is all seungkwan. Yes, I do have 3 binders of seungkwan. I don't want to talk about it. Now we have the first seungkwan photocard binder. 1 of 3. This is Korean album cards. I actually just split, well, not split, but I took out the Japanese cards from here, and I put all of the Japan related things in its own binder. That was my way of trying to like save space, because these binders were what? Bursting. They were bursting. Oh my god, just like the comeback they're about to have. Wow, happy burst day. Literally my binders every day begging for mercy. They're like, please don't fill us this much. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Stop having so many cards then. But seungkwan's like my most thorough collection. I try to collect literally as much as I can with his face on it, which includes like pobs, lucky draws, fan sign cards, all of it. And I store, like here, this page was a good example, because you'll see this really, really heavily in this binder. I've done it, I do it in all my binders, but this one is like where you'll see it the most, because just I have the most for him. I do try to collect all the cards, but I do store things by outfit, like this, which I've seen that some people like to do like only the album cards and then do like all the pobs and things afterwards. But I like the look of having all the outfits together. Like, I don't know, I just like this. I just think it looks nice. So that's how I've arranged it. That's how I've really always done it. I try to just go by not necessarily like the correct order things should be in, and I just try to go by what I think looks good. And I do, let's see here. This is a taka. So I have everything for a taka. I'm missing one Face the Sun card. I believe it's a Japanese lucky draw of some kind. I'm forgetting what store it's from. But that's the only Face the Sun card I'm missing. Yeah, it's one of the ones in this outfit, maybe? I'd have to look at my template. I don't exactly remember, but yeah, missing one Face the Sun card. And then Sector 17 is done. I don't collect all of his like concept cards or like non-selfie cards, because I know especially in Japan they like to do a lot of those that are like their benefit cards, but they're not selfies. So I really only collect his selfies. If I can get a concept card for a good price, I'll snatch it. But I'm really only concerned with the selfies, or like sometimes those cards will come like in a bundle on Mercari Japan, so I don't mind having them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to buy them, especially because sometimes those like Japanese benefit cards that are not selfies can be like really expensive for some reason. It must be how like whatever the event was, how it works, and that makes them pricier. But yeah, I only concern myself with selfies, which I have kind of fallen behind a bit after 17th Heaven. Like my 17th Heaven progress, I'm still missing, I don't know, a decent amount, but it's still like, it looks nice at the very least. But then after 17th Heaven, it kind of falls off. For 17 is right here and forward. Because, fun fact, I was unemployed for almost a year and couldn't buy cards like how I used to because I did not have an income. So it's fine. We'll get caught up because luckily seungkwan isn't hard to buy resale. It's just kind of, it's a little womp womp. You know what I mean? Just a little womp womp. Yeah, I have barely anything for Teleparty either. Why are the Teleparty cards are low-key expensive? Like the pobs? And I don't know why. It's kind of weird to me. I'm hoping they go down, or else, like, I do want to collect all seungkwan's cards, but I'm also not going to spend an arm and a leg on, like, a pob. You know what I mean? So, we will see. We'll get there. But yeah, that's Korean album cards. This is the seungkwan Japanese binder. that I literally just set up last night. And we have all the Japanese album cards in the front. Very, very cute. They don't have too many, luckily. It's more the merch, which is what this section is, which is the bulk, is all the Japanese, like, showcases, fan meetings, concerts, all of it's in here. Because my non-album binder was bursting and I was like, how am I gonna, I was racking my brain for so long about like, how am I gonna split this binder to like make it make sense? Because before I was storing things in chronological order in that non-album binder, and so I was like, it just feels weird to just like have a cutoff point. And I have other things in there too, like I have like season's greetings, DVDs, like random, really like random merch cards that I'm like, well then do I put them in this binder or do I put them in the second binder? Like, I don't know, it was just confusing me trying to think about it. And then I just randomly had the thought, like, what if I just took all the Japan stuff out and put it in its own binder? Because 17 do a lot in Japan. They do a lot of events and things, which they're very popular in Japan, so like, as they should, obviously. And I do have a lot of this kind of non-album stuff. It's also very thorough. I've got a couple gaps in some of this stuff that's a little more recent. But the older stuff I've had done for a long time. Yeah, I did take the, these are the Japanese DVD cards. Put them in here. We have HMVs. These are, again, just more like random events. This is gonna be a random event page. This is all very new because I just set it up, but it will grow. It will grow eventually. Oh, and these are the, I put the carrot version cards in here, which at some point, I don't know, I might just have to get like a little, like a 1-inch binder or something to put these in, because I do like storing them. There's just so many of them. So many. And again, I was just trying to save room in my other non-album binder, which I guess would now be the Korean non-album. So I just moved them into here because I figured I'd have more space in the Japanese one. Because even though they do a lot of Japan events, they don't do like a ton. Not nearly as much as they do in Korea, of course. So that is the Japanese non-album. So all we have left is the Korean non-album stuff. Okay, this is Korean non-album things. I like this cover. This concept is just like, ugh, it was so pretty. So yes, this starts with the carrot like membership fan club. Why is that like that? Hold on. Pause. We can't possibly have this be this way. We're fixing it live. There we go. Much better. I just got the Meow Cafe ID sleeves, like literally like last week or something, and I sleeved them all because I thought they were. Oh no, there's is them being in sleeves making them slide? I thought it would make it more secure. And I have to get some little like sticky tabs or something to keep them down. And we have season's greetings, and then DVD cards. And then we start the birthday boxes, which I have bought every year. And then now we get into like other merch, concerts, fan meetings, like all that stuff, and it's in chronological order. So we start all the way back here. The Boys Wish era. Who remembers? And Diamond Edge and all the Carrot Lands. I've kind of toyed around with the idea of having it be like all the concerts, like a section where it's just like all the concerts in chronological order, and then like all the Carrot Lands in chronological order. I don't know if that would make sense. I just have stuff in literally the order it happened, so the concerts and the Carrot Lands kind of like alternate, like a few concerts and then a Carrot Land. Like that. That's just how I've always had it, but I don't know. I have had the thought to maybe change it around. I guess I just have to do it and then see if I liked it or not. But yeah, man, 17 have so many cards. It's really, really crazy. And that's even me saying that when, like I said, I've been collecting since 2020. And I did hold off on Seungkwan non-album for a little bit. I think I wanted to finish his Korean album cards before I did. And I mean, I did. But then I was like, well, I guess I'll collect non-album. Here we are. Luckily, their cards usually aren't too expensive. It always depends on what it is, obviously, but at least, again, and this is my experience with Seungkwan. This stuff's not too hard to get. And again, some of this newer, more recent stuff, I don't have as much progress on. My 1 Caroline card. It's Caroline 2025. 1 card. And then this is, let's see, photo books. Lots of photo books and other special things. Like this is like literal merch stuff. So glad I have these. I didn't even know if I'd be able to get them. I didn't buy the actual items because, again, they came out while I was unemployed and they were very expensive. So I did not, but I was able to find the cards for a good price. Whew, thankfully. Because these cards are so cute. Like, obviously I wanted them, like, duh. And then we just have some brand cards, which I do want to expand on this. I just need to commit, like, just say 1 week that, like, hey, I'm gonna buy the brand cards because they're really not that expensive or hard to find. I just don't have them, but I should. It's such an easy thing to get. But that was everything. I don't even know how long this is, honestly. I had no idea how long this was gonna take. But it was really fun. Very, very chatty, of course, as I promised. I do love to yap. Unfortunately, I am a yapper. And so I knew if I was gonna do videos, they were gonna have to be chatty because I just love to yap. What can I say? But yeah, I have no idea when this is gonna get uploaded. Is anybody gonna watch this? I don't even know, but it's for me. And that's what's fun about it. I do know that the next thing will be putting away photo cards. Let's show the stack one more time. Can we get a little commotion for the stack? But yeah, so that's gonna be it. That's all. It's a wrap. If you watch this for some reason, God help you. But also, I love you. If you watched all of this for some reason, which I guess I shouldn't put it past people because I like to watch people's photocard videos, not even while I'm doing photocard stuff. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't like cleaning or organizing, and I just like to put on a photocard video in the background just to listen to, even not even to watch. So maybe someone did do that with this video, and in that case, that is very kind. Thank you very much. And yeah, be on the lookout. If any of this was of interest to you, you could stick around if you want. Again, I can't promise when more stuff's gonna come out, but it will, because like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, so I'm very, very excited about it, and I want to like keep uploading things. I just can't promise how often it's gonna be because I feel like I don't purchase enough to make videos like a video a week or something. Like, I don't even know what I would make a video a week about, honestly. It's really just gonna be like binder updates, maybe an unboxing if I feel like it. Maybe I could give it a try. But yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching if anybody watched this.